It was a cruise none of its passengers expected. Cut short, the Diamond Princess was quarantined for nearly a month in Japan as coronavirus spread through its bows. More than 700 of its passengers have now contracted the infection. 6 have died. The 6th, confirmed today, is the first Briton to fall victim to the illness.
Obviously, our thoughts are very much with the family of the victim in Yokohama. The UK National and Foreign Offices doing everything they can to support.
The man was being treated at a specialist hospital in Japan. One person who'd been on the ship, which has now been evacuated, didn't want to be named but spoke of his shock at the news.
People started taking it a bit more seriously, and then when you hear that some people are in serious or have passed away, I think that really hits home how serious this can be.
The death comes as health officials confirmed 4 more cases here. The latest from Surrey led to the closure of this GP surgery in Hazelmere. The patient hadn't been abroad and is the first to have contracted the virus in the UK. 2 others caught it in Iran and are being treated in London. And a 4th, Wales's first patient, is from Swansea and said to be a man who had just returned from a ski holiday in Italy.
We've been anticipating this for some days now, particularly with the rise of cases that we've seen out of China and in other countries, and particularly, of course, in northern Italy. And I can confirm that this patient did have a travel connection with those parts of Italy.
As the number of cases increase, the Prime Minister was forced to defend why he'd been slow to react to the growing crisis.
As you can imagine, the issue of coronavirus is something that is now the government's top priority, and I've just had a meeting with the Chief Medical Officer, the Secretary of State for Health and others talking about the preparations that we need to make.
As health experts work desperately to trace the source of the latest case in the UK, the number of new infections in China has dramatically slowed. Despite that, though, the World Health Organization has said the global impact has huge implications.
We have now increased our assessment of the risk of spread and the risk of impact of COVID-19 to very high at global level.
Britain's 20th case, who's being treated at St Thomas's in London, is perhaps the most concerning so far. The Prime Minister earlier called an emergency COBRA meeting for Monday morning. Some may question whether that is soon enough.